Even if the tariff, markups, taxes, whatever, shipping is more than the cost of the product, that's still $1,500. You're still saving. Let the girl math begin. Darling, we just saved what? $4,500? Or no, my math, oh, I'm sorry. $3,500. I mean, darling, is she not rich and fabulous? I need to book a flight. Speaking of flight, who's coming with me to China? Oh my God, okay, what am I getting? Shit. I think, okay, I finally gonna get something from my wish list. Hey all stars, what's up? And welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a vlog. This vlog is fun because we do a lot of fun little things. So we're gonna be dressing up for a fun little black tie birthday party. I take you guys with me for a fashion and cocktails event at Neiman Marcus. I also pick up my very first Scaparelli piece, sharing some new in items that were just sent to me. Oh my God, including some beautiful resort wear pieces, which I haven't tried on yet, but I got to see everything and I picked what was coming. So can't wait to share that with you guys. Also, what are we doing? We go to the lake house. There's a lot of fun stuff. This is all I can think of off the top of my head, but it's a good vlog. So grab your popcorn, get a glass of wine, sit back, relax, and chill. If it's in the middle of the workday, get relaxed because we're gonna have fun here because darling, we're having a good time. Also, let's have a moment for my hair. I am really enjoying working out and I was just on this long break of trying to be on vacation, which I still did a little bit of work, but for the most part, vacation mind. So I didn't work out. So getting back home, I just really wanted to work out, which meant, you know, not necessarily having my hair straight and all of that. So I figured, you know what, let's wear it as an afro. And it's not bad. It's doing well. My only issue is because I had a keratin treatment prior. There are some of the strands, they're not reverting. Mind you, my hair is so fine that it doesn't take a lot to get my hair straight. So it feels like I have these straggly pieces, but I was able to kind of get it really good. So the curls look good because I'm not really a 2-strand twist type of girly. It's just too much work for me. I like easy. I like to be able to shower, put something in my hair and go. And that's kind of what we did today. So it looks really cute. Wore it like this to church and all the things. So I'm gonna probably wear it like this for the rest of the week. But anywho, enough of the hair, enough of all of that. Let's get into the vlog. And then after I share all the fun little things we got into, I'm going to share the new in items I picked up. Let's get into it. And I want something. I am in flippin' heaven right now. They have Scaparelli in Atlanta. I don't know if I'm gonna cry, if I'm gonna freak out. Holy smacker jacks. And there's so much. Sabah, say hi to my YouTube. Holy, oh my God. Oh my God, okay, what am I getting? Shit. I think, okay, I finally gonna get something from my wish list. I'm getting a brooch. I don't know which one just yet, but I'm gonna get a brooch. I figured I will, thank you. I'll take this with me. Where's the mirror? Oh, there's no mirror. Oh,
there's one cute one right here.
Okay. Birthday party.
Nice.
On Saturday. Oh, this is so cute. What do you think?
I love it, actually.
Right?
And
So
it's
good,
totally
right?
a locket, very much in tune with your vibes.
It's very much my vibe. I love it. It even looks good with the outfit.
I know. That's why I said
It'll go
your
with
bracelet
everything.
looks great with it.
Yeah. Say hi. So we're at St. John at Lenox Mall, and they've got some new goodies in. Everything's so beautiful. See, one thing I love is St. John's quality, the fit. Ugh. So this is all pre-fall, and we're seeing color blue for fall. I love that light blue. Oh wow.
So there's some things in here. I've been going through and like pulling out like my favorite pieces, and I think Sherry may have them. This is so
Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
I want you to look at the detail on
Oh,
this dress.
oh my gosh. Look at the collar on that. Oh. I need to stay home. This is gorgeous. I would wear this 1,001 different ways. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Look at the detail and the belt. You could wear this as a necklace. You can and take it off and wear it with other things. Absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. Absolutely beautiful. Oh. Wow. I know. I don't have any red carpets coming up. Oh my gosh. This is for YouTube, but I feel like YouTube is they're the ones who like love to shop. Oh, it's heavy. Wow.
That skirt is toy for.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's you.
Right? And y'all know I love leather. Hailstars. We are on our way to Alabama for Fumi Ford's husband's birthday, so it should be fun. Of course, I'll bring you guys along. So, but yeah, it's so beautiful outside. I'm gonna flip it around so you guys can see it.
Turn the lights on. 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 Turn the lights on.
Okay, so the party was so much fun. I had such a good time. The music was great. The food was great. The company was great. Now we're just heading back to Atlanta. Y'all, I didn't know the wind be winning. I don't know if that's correct, but slightly tipsy. But my hair did not survive that last round of wind, but it did pretty good. Anywho, this was fun. Yeah, so we're heading back to Atlanta. And tomorrow we go off to the lake house, so that should be fun.
So I'm going to try my very best not to work, not to think about work. If you're an all-star, you know that is extremely difficult for me, but when there's a will, there's a way. I'm probably gonna have my kids like take over my phone, so that way I'm not tempted, because when I feel idle or if I feel like there's nothing to do, then the next thing for me is to always pick up a device or find something to distract me. So my goal is to sketch. My goal is to color, because my girlfriend bought me a coloring book, and then just to take in nature and maybe watch some shows. But I want to make sure that I don't do anything. So wish me luck, and we'll see how that goes. But I saw pictures of this lake house, and it's really beautiful, so it should be fun. So I'll see you guys next, I guess, when we are on our way to the lake house or at the lake house. Bye, all-stars.
Take this bedroom and you come take
Why would I leave the nicer bedroom for you people?
How is this not nicer?
I'll take this one happily.
Exactly.
Did you sleep in this one you're supposed to sleep in?
No,
Yo, this one is not as nice as the other one. Did you see the bathroom?
Don't mind him. Don't mind her. Why would I take this? Yes, I am recording you. Are you giving me the hand right now? It's funny. Some people thought that yes, you can wear makeup at this age. I said absolutely not.
No, nobody needs makeup at the right age of 12.
Tell her.
No.
Tell her.
Most people last year wearing makeup.
Mm-hmm.
6th grade.
Okay, so we made it
I think, like, I actually...
We made it to the lake house safely. I'll show you guys outside in the morning. Everyone's tired. Yeah, so we're probably just going to sit back, relax, and chill. But just like peeking out real quick, it looks absolutely amazing. But unfortunately, it's raining for like the next 2 days. So
It's raining for the next 2 days?
yeah, apparently. I'm hoping that's wrong. But we'll make the most of it because it's just really nice and cozy inside. It's really big. So I do feel like we should have invited another family, but c'est la vie. We're gonna have fun by ourselves with our own company. Yay. Oh, I should show you guys my outfit, my travel outfit of the day. I have rollers in my head, so I wore this beautiful, I think it's, I can't remember the name of the brand, but it's a black-owned brand. They do silks, and they gifted me this scarf with the matching set, and it's very cute. It's very cool. Anyhow, I'm not going to share this outfit. I'm tired, but I will share other outfits. All right, bye, guys. Ultimate champion. Okay.
Me first.
Ooh, why did I hit that?
One.
You got lucky.
watching a movie. Yeah, we having a good time. Yeah, it's not Friday, but that's what we're watching. Yeah. Period.
What is happening here?
That's my freestyle.
That's your freestyle?
If you just gave me a beat, it would have been better.
Okay, give me a beat.
Hey. 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 Cruising down the road, sleazing my home.
What?
Wearing my robe, having no place to go. Walking down the park.
I'm done. It is absolutely beautiful outside today. Decided to dress up for dinner. So this is the look. I would have all insert an image, but just wanted to make sure I shared this view with you guys because it's absolutely stunning and well deserved because it's been raining like every day. So it's nice to have a beautiful view. Okay, so you guys would have just seen my attempt of making an omelet. I haven't made an omelet in years, and in my head it was supposed to go a little bit different, so it ended up being some kind of scrambled situation because I poured too much tomatoes, peppers, and onions into it. But it still came out great. Emma's still eating hers and whatever, but yeah, that was my attempt at an omelet, but it was still very delicious. Okay, so I got some new body stuff. So this is One Skin, tropical supplements for your body. Interesting. essential moisturizer. So this brand sent me a few pieces. I've never tried their stuff before, but I can't wait to give it a try, especially this, because I need to read what it's about and all of that. But apply a generous layer onto clean skin, dry or damp, and massage until absorbed. So I guess it's just like a lotion. Let me open it up to see what it looks like on the inside. Oh, so it looks just like, I guess, normal body lotion. And then they also sent me some other products. It says the power to reverse skin aging. You know, we're getting older now. Delivering by longevity science. So that's kind of like the pamphlet. So I will report back. I've said that I'm going to try to be diligent about reporting back after I receive things. For some reason, I cannot remember. There was something that I was going to like report back to you guys, and oh yes, yes, I do know. There is something, because I have this product here from Shiseido, which I'll get into. And I have some other products from Shiseido that I've been not working, and I never worked with them. These are all gifted, but I've been using them for a while. And yeah, well, the proof is in the pudding, darling. The skin looks good. So yeah, but yes, that's the one skin items that I got. I got those three things. So one was the body treatment. This one says tropical supplements for the face. So I'm taking that this is a face moisturizer. And then this one is tropical supplements eye. So an eye cream. So they sent me face moisturizer. I think this is a moisturizer. I should wear my glasses, but I don't even know where they are. Onto Skin has a daily moisturizer. So yes, this is a daily moisturizer, and this is an eye cream. So very excited to try. I am using the Jeremy Scott eye cream right now. If you guys remember this fun little thingamajiggy that SpoliedChild, the Times Jeremy Scott sent to me, but they also sent me an eye cream a while back, and that was like in a space thingy, like an astronaut, or not an astronaut, but a rocket ship, which was so cool. And I've been using that, and I think it's really good. So when I travel, I use Sunday Riley has an eye cream that I think I like that one a little bit better. I don't know. I always feel like it's hard to tell. I have a little darkness under my eyes, but not like I've seen girls that have really dark circles and whatnot. And every now and then I'll get a little bit of puffiness. So I use that to just keep, the eye area moisturized. And I have to say, I'm going to be 46. I don't have any lines or wrinkles under my eyes. I just find when I use makeup sometimes, depending on the concealer, because I tend to go back and forth with concealers. So some concealers, so the Touche Clot, the YSL concealer, I find it to be good. I don't usually get the lines. But also it depends, if my eyes start to water, then I find a little crease. But it's not because I have barely any makeup on. I have a little bit of powder and a little bit of concealer, overall face concealer. I didn't put anything under my eyes in particular. So I don't have any of that. So it's hit or miss. But I would say I do feel moisturized under the eyes. It feels good. My eyes don't water. So I would say the SpoliedChild eye cream is a good one. And then Sunday Riley's eye cream, I think it's called Eye Correction. That's also really good. I don't use it often enough. I probably should use it more because I don't know. You use certain products and you really feel like this is a good product. And that's how I feel. But back to this. So when we just got back, because we just got back from the lake house and we went to North Carolina after that, which I didn't record because it was just family time. But I got this package from Shiseido, and they've sent me stuff before. I think I started with their essence, which I love. Oh, I haven't talked about that here. I really love it. It just, whenever I wash my face first, and I use different cleansers, and then I use that product, and it just feels like everything just goes in. I got a pimple the other day and it's already gone. And I always say that the products I use are good and they change. And I also am very mindful when I, report back to you guys, or as I will make sure I'm doing now, is that these products were gifted to me. So I'm not going out to buy them, but also at the same time, the amount of questions of what are you using is a lot. So I always feel, I think that's where I've struggled a little bit with sharing, because I'm like, well, I'm getting it for free. I don't want to just tell everybody to just go out and buy. But these are the products that I've gotten, I've received, that I love. And I'm just so grateful that I get really good products from a lot of amazing brands. So I will try my best to make sure that I'm at least reporting back, especially when I do these things, at least to talk about some of the stuff you've seen before. So with the last Shiseido packaging that I got, the essence, absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. I will link it in the description box. You guys can see it. They're expensive, so, you know, if I knew good alternatives, I would share, but I have to say all the essence that I've received over the last couple of years have been pretty expensive. So from Creme de la Mer, I can't remember the one I was using before that was another expensive brand. So I can only talk about what I know. Someone has asked me about store, what's it called? The like shoppers, like a Shoppers Drug Mart. I know that's Canadian. Like a CVS or those type of stores. I don't buy from those stores. So, or at least skincare products. And that's not me trying to be whatever, but I just don't. So it's hard for me to speak on what I don't use. And I'm already using my skin as a guinea pig enough. So I'm like, I'm not going to try that stuff. So especially when I have all of this stuff that I constantly give away. If you are an ABM insider, you know this to be true. I am constantly giving this stuff away because brands send a lot of stuff to me and I'm only one person. And once I start trying things I love, I try to stick with them. The only way usually I change things is when they're finished and someone else sends me something. But there are certain products that will forever live in my arsenal. And I have a video kind of sharing almost everything I use. And they've changed. Some of the products have changed, but I talk about the things that are consistently in my arsenal. Back to Shiseido. Talked about the first product, the Essence, we love, absolutely amazing. I started using their night cream first, after I started using the Essence, and I really liked it. Then I started using their night cream. It is a Japanese brand, and I've worked with Shumara, which is also another Japanese brand, and I know their products are really good. At first, I was a little finicky because I'm like, will their products work on my black hair? Amazing. Will their products work on my skin? Flippin' amazing. So when my Sunday Raleigh, because I was using Sunday Raleigh moisturizer in the mornings prior, which was also another great product, I just started using this cream, which I don't know if they realize that they're sending me the same thing. I was using the one that I have and then using a Lancome SPF with it. So I was combining that, which has been doing wonders for my skin. Now there's some clothes from one of my favorite brands. This is an African, I think it's an American brand, but it's if I'm correct, the designer is African. And I think the product is like made in Senegal or whatnot, but just beautiful stuff. This is Dar Blue. You've seen me with a lot of their stuff. Whenever I'm traveling, especially when I'm going to luxury vacations, I always, it's like they're listening to me because whenever I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to travel, they always send me great things. So very fortunate that they sent me some more pieces. So I'm gonna try these on for you guys. And then I think that'll be it. So we're just gonna do a fun little try on. Oh, while I try these on, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Instead of me having another separate part where I'm just chit-chatting or speaking my mind about this whole China with luxury goods and all of that, we'll talk about that while we try on. Okay, so I had to change, actually, what am I bending for? I can stand back. I have a microphone. I had to change the position of the camera because the camera's dead. I just realized I haven't charged it since I went away and just got back and all of that. So you guys are in a different position, but you can still see and we're nice and light. And we're using natural light today, so we love that. Anywho, get into this. I mean, darling, is she not rich and fabulous? I need to book a flight. Speaking of flight, who's coming with me to China? So I feel like I'm sure I'm one of many that have been bombarded with like content and memes from China, just calling out luxury brands. But I'm laughing because I'm like, I feel like I've told you guys about this multiple times. Y'all know, if you're new here, I used to work luxury retail, so I've always known that the markups are at least 300%. But at least back in the day, and I always say, because I talked about this on Threads, and someone left a really silly comment that, well, yeah, no, we're not, like, people don't buy luxury because of the quality. And I'm like, what planet have you been living on? That is the number one reason why the quality craftsmanship, artistry and all of that, those are the number one selling points for selling luxury. And not that I'm saying back in the day, at least up until 2020, where it feels like the world went crazy and luxury lost its meaning because there was so much demand, because there was so much extra money floating around and people weren't traveling and people weren't doing all of that stuff. But prior to that, it was really the luxury of it all. It was the quality. Mind you, a lot of brands, you saw a massive decrease or decline in quality around 2008. So that first crash that we had. But anywho, c'est la vie. Before we go into the whole China thing and luxury and all of that, can we have a moment for the dress? Okay, so first of all, the dress itself, that's the top of it. It's a little tight on the bust area for me, but it works because that means it's not going anywhere, which is good. We like that. And then this shawl piece is separate. So you can wear it as is, or you can wear it this, like this, which is how I feel like it's intended to be this way. But you can also take this off and wear it other ways. So I could probably, let me see. Let's play around with this. We can have a little back situation like this, where it becomes like a cape, which is actually really pretty. I kind of like it this way. That way you get to see the beauty of the dress. And if I wanted to add some more layers or necklaces to it, I can do that as well. So I feel like this is perfect for vacation. I could also take this and, wrap it around my head, make it into a scarf if I, wanted to be cute or having a bad hair day, if I just wanted a different look. So this is really fun. But anywho, as I was saying, China, it's funny to me because they are calling out everybody. Hermes. We already knew Dior. I saw one today for Restoration Hardware. Y'all, did you know that you could get that $4,000 table that you're looking at Restoration Hardware for $200 in China? Like, what? And I think this is the thing that people don't understand. And I think this was the misconception and the reason why people would say, like, oh, it's made in China, it's bad quality. There are levels of, not even necessarily, or the manufacturing, I would say, but there are different levels. Like, you can request the quality of what you want. So if you want something at the level of Hermes, the product's going to cost a lot more. Manufacturing is going to cost a lot more because there are some pieces or, that take being handmade and not necessarily being done with a machine or whatnot, blah, blah, blah. But to rewind back a little bit, because I realize I'm jumping. So maybe it's not a good idea to try on clothes and do all that because I'm like all over the place. But one of the things I will say is that I completely lost my train of thought. Sorry, y'all. What was I saying? I don't even know. Maybe I shouldn't be trying on clothes and talking about other issues and do one thing at a time. I'm kidding. I could multitask. But honestly, what I was trying to say before I forgot, this apparently, this is what happens when you start teetering on that premenopause. You forget. I just had this conversation with my girlfriend. She picked up some stuff from the grocery store and she left the grocery store without the items. She had to drive back. And I'm like, okay, I thought I was the only one. Because I thought I left my phone and my wallet at the grocery store today as well. I didn't, but I thought I did. It's possible because forgetfulness is one of these symptoms. Anyhow, what I wanted to say was that, first of all, this is how brands have gotten away with it for so long. 90% of a product's production can be done in China, and even less than 10% can be done in Italy or Paris. And legally, the brands can claim it has made in those countries. So this is just, to me, it's all marketing. It's marketing at its best. The idea that things made in China are bad and this and that is all marketing. And that is all to help the luxury market in general. The luxury market now is very different from what it used to be. I've seen the evolution of the luxury market. And yes, there was a time where quality was king. And that is what a lot of these brands are relying on now. They're relying on the name, the idea that, you're paying for quality, you're paying for artistry, you're paying for uniqueness. And you still pay for that in different senses, because if you see breakdowns of the cost of leather goods, zippers, hardware, and all of that, there's levels and there's different price points. My issue now is that brands are not necessarily all sticking with that top tier product to use for their products, or top tier items or materials to use for their products, but they're going down a step. They're seeing, especially brands like Chanel, they're seeing that they can get away with it if we keep on cutting costs. Once upon a time, the hardware, on your Chanel bags were gold plated. This is not gold plated. My first Chanel bag, gold plated. This is not. right? So we continue to see brands cutting costs, but not necessarily cutting price. We're seeing more and more price increases. And I know somebody's going to say, inflation, blah, blah, blah. Or someone's going to come on and say, well, if it's only costing them $1,000 or $1,500 to make, why is Hermes selling their Birkins for upwards of 12, 15,000, and in the resale market, sometimes more than that? Manufacturing is one thing. There's still, outside of that, there's still marketing costs. That's another cost. There's still the employees who have to sell it. You have to pay for that as well. Ain't nobody gonna stand in the store for free. And you have to pay for housing the products. So it is crazy, and it is a little mind-boggling that, there's so many added costs. Yes, there's going to be added costs because who do you think is paying for the fashion shows, the $1 million shows, the parties that we don't get to attend? We are paying for it. And I've said this multiple times. When I tell you guys the other side of the luxury business of fashion, it's not to say that stop shopping, because I ain't stopping. That's a fact. However, I think it's only... not that I think. My job is to inform you, to make you better shoppers. In this day and age where there are so many options, choose wisely. If you want the association of having a Birkin or a Kelly or a Chanel bag, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We are all stars. We shop guilt-free. If we want Chanel because it's Chanel and nothing else, that's okay. That is okay. If we want Hermes because it's Hermes, that is okay. Mind you, the quality of Hermes, I would still say, is pretty darn good in comparison. And I know the markups are extremely high. Like I said, back in the day, it was known that markups were about 300%. Now I'm sure it's more. But you also have to factor in all the different things. The people who get their commissions, the people who marketing, the CEOs, everybody. There's still so many different hands in this. Unless you're going to go to China direct and we go shopping. I've been telling all my girlfriends, my sisters included, when are we going to China? Because I want to go shopping. Y'all, I saw a Birkin Himalaya. They said they would sell that baby for $2,500. I'm like, as I saw that, I'm like, okay, I need to make my China trip. But anywho, all jokes aside, I just think this is something that if you are a true all-star and you've been rocking with me, you know this already because we've talked about this. We've had the conversations about this. If you're new here, just catch up on the content, especially on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's Odd by Monty. Make sure you follow because I talk a lot about this more so, and just bite-sized pieces on Instagram, just because I feel like I can go on and ramble for days, and ain't nobody got time for that, especially now that your girl's a designer. I got to get on that. But anywho, this is the first item. I love it. Absolutely stunning. I think it's extremely versatile, and I'm going to try on a set that I have, and then if there's anything else I can remember about this whole thing, then I'll share that as well. So this second look, I am obsessed. This top style or silhouette is very similar to a few other pieces that I have from the brand. I love this. I tied it to the front. I think the blue one, if you guys remember when I was in Mexico past September, I think I wore one or two of their sets, but there was this blue and white one that I absolutely love. If I can remember, I'll insert a picture. So it's a similar set or similar silhouette. It's just, it was short sleeves, but these pants right here, get into it. First of all, it's got pockets. Absolutely stunning. The print is immaculate. I literally feel like I'm in my PJs, but I feel sexy. I feel rich. I feel put together. Even with, hair a little chaotic and all the things, I love this. When I was in Mexico, I think around this time last year, I wore a white set like this. I think the arms were a little wider, and the amount of compliments I got, crazy. Also from the brand. Their silks are amazing. Their fabric is just absolutely stunning, and they're very well priced. Not sponsored. These pieces were gifted, but I always feel so grateful when I get to not work in this per se, but when brands that I truly love organically reach out and send me stuff or allow me to go through their line sheets to pick. So very happy that they sent this to me. I'm going to wear this not just on vacation. I'm going to wear it here. Once it starts getting a little warmer, which it is, I will find places to wear this to. So yeah, prepare to be sick of me, especially the top, or I mean the pants rather. I can wear these with just a bodysuit. Like the possibilities are literally endless. So like I said, prepare to be sick of me because I'm going to wear it and wear it and wear it. I love this. It's so pretty. Look at the patterns. Let's look at the detail. And of course the workmanship. I have to admit that the dress, getting it on was difficult because there are no zippers. There's an elastic band at the back. And I guess I'm bustier. I'm busty for my size and my frame because everything else was nice and flowy and fitted, but the top was a little tight. However, that also means that it's not going to fall off of you. But just keep that in mind in case you decide to get it, that, you know, if you are busty for your frame, you might want to go up a size if you are uncomfortable with being a little snugged. Because trying to take it off, at first I forgot I had makeup on, then I was, you know, trying to maneuver it, and that I'm a little claustrophobic, so that kind of freaked me out a little bit. But then I, you know, kind of wiggled myself out of it one arm at the time. So don't try and do two arms. That's what I tried to do at first, and it will freak you out because you will feel like you're in a straitjacket. So other than that, it's still a beautiful dress. I will wear it multiple times. I'll rock it. I ain't gonna get a breast reduction or anything, but I'm gonna figure it out. Like once it's on, you're good. It's just getting it on and getting it off. Just be patient. Don't be like me and be like, I gotta rush and get to the next. This, on the other hand, absolutely comfortable. I was gonna say it's a little tight through the arms, but not really. Maybe it's a little tight through here. I do have slim arms, but not really because I'm moving it around. So I just feel it. I wouldn't say it's tight. I just feel it. Other than that, fits great, nice and long in the sleeves, which it's supposed to be. That is the look. I do have long arms, but that is the look. For the pants, they are an elastic band. So it's very comfortable, easy on, easy off. And they do have pockets. I am standing on my tippy toes. Tippy toes? Is that a Canadian thing? I don't know. I feel like when I used to say tippy toes a lot before, people would make fun of me. So I don't know if that's a Canadian thing and they don't do that here in the States, but I'm standing on my tippy toes and it's long. So if you are short, you will lose some of the pattern on the bottom of the hem. So keep that in mind unless you want to do a platform with it. So a platform is always the way to go. You can't go wrong with it. It'll drag a little bit, but in my opinion, when you have pieces like this, the idea is that it's dragging, darling. And don't come for me because yes, it's gonna rip, it's gonna get filthy. It'll dry clean. We'll dry clean it, but that is the look. You want it to be long. You do not want it not to graze the ground. It needs to graze the ground. That way it elongates your body as well. Anywho, I feel like we said enough about the whole China thing. Let me pull up my chair. Let me pull up my chair and get comfortable with you all. Bring you down a notch. Oh, it won't even go lower. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Anywho, needless to say, I think it's all about smart shopping more than anything. It's our money, so we can spend it however we want. If anybody wants to go to China, let me know. If anybody wants to go, let me know. And I'm saying this, and I'm laughing at myself because I have nowhere to put anything. I keep on saying that, you know, I have nowhere to really put anything, and I don't know. But I still think it would be a fun trip. Besides the whole tariff thing, I've always wanted to go to China, especially Hong Kong. I want to go to Hong Kong. I want to go to Japan. So those are the few places. You know, they say to put it out in the atmosphere. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to their fashion week. I want to do all the things. I even want to learn how to speak Japanese. My daughter is learning how to speak Japanese, so I thought that was really cool for her. I want to learn it as well, but I'm starting with Spanish. So I'm learning how to speak Spanish first. Then I want to learn how to speak Mandarin, especially now. I want to learn how to speak Mandarin, and then I want to learn how to speak Japanese. But yeah. And I've always wanted to learn how to speak Mandarin before the whole tariff thing, just because being from Toronto, a lot of my girlfriends were Chinese. The second most spoken language in Canada is actually Mandarin, if you didn't know that. So I've always, you know, I feel like their culture is very close to Nigerian culture in the sense of discipline and family values and respect for your elders and just little things like that. So anywho. That's about it. Nothing I can think of. I just think that I know for most people, this is new news. I think for a lot of people that have ever worked on other side of luxury retail, it's not new news. You know, it comes as a big shock to a lot of people, but you know, we have to keep in mind that we live in a capitalist society, and that's what we do. We find ways to make money. Some very unethical, I think, in my opinion. Some just good business, but I still think, you know, and I try not to really dab into politics here, but in this case, it's affecting fashion. So, you know, I figured we can chat about it a little bit. But ultimately, you know, it's crazy that this is the scenario we're in now, where the markets are so uncertain. We don't know what we're doing. I myself, as a small business owner and a product designer, I'm a little bit putting my stuff on pause because I don't know what's happening with the market. Luckily, I have good inventory still. And I'm hoping that things settle because this is affecting a lot of us. Like, I think this is going to really change our shopping habits in general. I don't know that to be for certain, but I don't know. Like, do you go back to normal shopping when you know that what you're spending $5,000 on only cost you $500 to produce? Is the storefront, the marketing campaigns, the runway shows worth that extra $4,500 for you? You know? And you know, I don't know this to be true or not, but I keep on saying that, you know, they're ready to ship directly to you. And if they're ready to ship directly to you, the customer, you know, even if I have to pay extra for it to come in, I'm sorry, but if I have to pay even $1,000 on a $500 bag that you would have sold me here in the market for $5,000, and I'm only paying $1,500, even with $1,000, even if the tariff, markups, taxes, whatever, shipping is more than the cost of the product, that's still $1,500. You're still saving. Let the girl math begin, darling. We just saved what, $4,500? Or no, my math. Oh, I'm sorry, $3,500. Like, even though technically we didn't have to buy it, but that's a savings. So yeah, you could literally make the trip to China, buy all the things for $5,000 and still get maybe 2 bags. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not preaching to do this, but like, make it make sense. Let me know, would you, if they make these products available to everybody, and if we truly claim that we are buying because of the quality and it's not about the brand, because a lot of y'all be coming on Beyonce's internet saying that, darling, I'm only buying it because of the quality, it's the craftsmanship, it's not fast fashion, which I've told you, by the way, a lot of these luxury brands are fast fashion. I've told you guys this many times. But, you know, a lot of you guys come on Beyonce's internet saying that, you know, it's because of this, it's because of that. So now knowing all of this, would you still buy? The only difference is the logo. So that means you're paying $10,000 for the H, $5,000 to $6,000, $8,000 for the C's. This is why I say, live in your truth. I can say with my chest high that, yes, I bought it because of Chanel. Yes. Period. But if you're going to be honest with yourself, like, would that change the scenario? Would it change the difference? Mind you, with the Hermes bag, I still stand on the quality and the workmanship and the experience and the aftercare service, which is also, I think, is very important. And who has good aftercare service? And Hermes is probably one over Chanel, over Fendi too, also has really great aftercare service. But with that said, and knowing that, and, you know, like I said, this is a safe space. So I love the honesty and the vulnerability. And I really mean it when I say it is okay to want the association of accomplishment, of wealth and whatnot that comes with buying some of these things. I don't see it as a big deal. I don't. I know a lot of people will come here and be disingenuous and say, well, you know, I don't care about the name. I don't care. Then why are you buying it? If that's not the case. And to a lot of people's defense, a lot of people may not know, but for the most part, I know I'm not the only one who has said this. And I know a lot of people have said that a lot of these things are marked up. I'm a business owner. Yes, we have to have markup. That's the only, you know, not the reason why we're in business, but everything has to make sense financially, or else it's a money pit. So I don't know. With that said, I think that'll be a really good discussion to have in the comment section. But if we have this discussion, please, nobody, like, don't attack anybody. Don't go in on anybody for anybody's choices. Like, it's your money, it's your life. And if shopping makes you feel good, and if the association of that brand makes you feel good, and the way you get compliments when you're carrying these products, that's okay. Because let's be real. We live in a very shallow society. We live in a society that whenever you go places, bummed out or not, people are, they're sizing you up. They are. And that is a fact. And even the some of us that we try our best, myself included, I try my best not to do that. Sometimes I just can't help it. It's like a subconscious thing, because that's what, especially when you've worked in luxury retail, you generally size people up to try and figure out, are they wasting my time or is this a potential client? But I've always said, I try not to do this, because I know for a fact that I've had so many really great clients in the past that I've met that have come into the stores looking like bums and literally spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars with me, and being not even just good clients, but good friends. So I learned this long time ago in my 20s to never judge a book by its cover. But if we're being honest, a lot of people don't think that way. Especially in this day and age, especially being a person of color, you are literally judged by your skin color first and foremost when you go into certain spaces. And then, at least having certain things sometimes makes these people who are judging you kind of like, oh, well, maybe she's somebody, or maybe, which is so unfair, but that's the world we live in. I'm not saying it is right, but that's the world we live in. And, I've said this before, I am in my tell the truth and shame the devil era. My truth might not be everybody's truth, but I think we can just look around and, it's just realistic. It's reality. That's the world we live in.
Guys, I just realized that I forgot to share something very, very important. What I picked up from Scaparelli. So, yes, before we end this, let me share what I picked up from Scaparelli. I'm not going to do the whole unboxing business and all of that, because I don't think that's necessary. But when I think I went back and I shared it with you guys. If not, I won't add this. If I shared it, of course, you won't see this part, but if you did, then I didn't. But this is the necklace that I got from Scaparelli. I am obsessed. So I originally wanted a brooch, and it was the one with the eye and the nose, but it's big, it's massive, and it was a lot.
Why would you do something like that?
Huh?
Why would you get something that has an eye and a nose?
Because it's art, and I like it. Please.
It's like that one bag.
Huh? Yes. Yes! Oh my God! They were, so my daughter and my niece, they were with my sister and I when we were at Bergdorf's last year for her birthday. And she couldn't understand why in God's dang I was looking at these Scaparelli bags, and they lost their mind when they saw the $8,000 price point. And they just couldn't understand it. And I wanted to go back to get a brooch, but we never got a chance to, because the day just got the best of us. So when Sabah told me that they had it here and they had a caravan going through Atlanta with pieces from the collection, I was just so happy. But so I saw the brooch that I originally wanted. First of all, it was way too expensive for a brooch. I think it was well over $2,000, if I'm correct. And I was just like, it's a brooch. I don't need to spend that much money on it. I won't get that cost per wear. And then she showed me a necklace, which she was like, I feel like this necklace is you. And it was very much me. However, with the necklace, I have, it kind of, in my head, it resembled like my Givenchy necklace, my Paco Rabanne necklace. Those are that's how I would wear it. So I figured instead of spending $1,900 on that necklace, then she showed me this choker, or I can't remember if she showed it to me or I saw it. And I'm like, I love chunky pieces like this, because I can dress them up, I can dress them down. Look how fabulous it looks with this outfit, right? But at the same time, I wore it while we were at the lake house with a more casual look, and you guys would have seen that in the last outfit of the day video. If you haven't seen it, make sure you watch it, because it was really good. Actually, I'm really tired of bending over, and this is charged a little bit, so I'm just gonna, there we go. I hated that. I hated bending over, it was so annoying. Anywho, but yeah. So I figured, you know what? It looks great with the sweater dress, more casual. I would wear it with a t-shirt. I would dress it up, dress it down. This is very much me, and I love it. And the price, of course, it's still expensive,
But, you know, in comparison to a lot of the other pieces and the bags, this I will get my cost per wear. She'll end up getting it, you know, when her sense of fashion is more aligned with mine when she's older. But yeah, it's such a great... You won't be? You want to bet? You want to bet?
$100.
You want... Which is fine. If it's not aligned, I will give it to your brother. Mm-hmm.
Why would you want?
Because he will give it to whoever he's dating.
I'll take your bags.
Oh, but no, how would you take... If your style is not aligned with mine, why would you touch my bags?
Because
My bags are my style. They're a direct extension of me.
like you see that
Like what's it like? What?
like some of your bags like
Which
that,
bag?
that blue one up there.
Which blue one? Oh, you want my Kelly? And
that-
jump on it
that
then.
white
FOMO.
one and the white one
And
that's next to it.
which white one?
That's next to it.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
That's my design. That's my
And
Monty
that
clutch.
one. You see that?
Yep. Did y'all get the Monty clutch? If you got the Monty clutch, comment and let me know. That's what she's talking about. So I designed this with my partnership with F&W Style. It's got the little holder on the back. It's got all the floral detail, and then it also has a chain strap. So it's such a great bag. So get it before they're all gone. Oh, you like the Called Gaia one too?
How do you open this?
Here, let me show you.
I opened it.
Okay, yeah. So that's a good one too. But yet you say you don't. My style is not your style.
Like,
so you don't want the necklace? That's fine. Oh, girl, that's fine because shoot, even the All Stars will
what
appreciate
is
it.
this?
What? That's kind of like the brand signature, whatever.
It looks
Like a
bathroom symbol.
No, it's like a key opener.
Like you know, like the female, like the head in the dress.
Oh yeah, like a female silhouette. Oh okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, I just noticed that, and it's raised. It's really cool. So if I'm correct, it is gold plated, and which I figured at it was $1,600. So at that price point, it's definitely going to be gold plated because this is chunky. But even though it's gold plated, it is super heavy. So this is a great. It means that it's metal but wrapped in gold. I can't remember the grade of gold, but it's wrapped in gold. Yeah, so it won't tarnish. It'll have it a long time. You'll be able to have it, even though it's still costume jewelry. There's certain brands that in costume jewelry, it's always still expensive. So anywho, that's the favorite piece. That's like my yay for the quarter. And yeah, all right. Thank you guys. Bye, Elster. Okay, guys, before we end the video, I'm inserting this again. I know this is probably gonna make it a little longer, but I got 2 new really cool things in, and I wasn't gonna share, but I'm like, oh, it's so cute. First of all, I got these little shoes, these mules. Excuse me. I don't have anything like these. This brand is more of a studio, I guess, Sage Studios. So they sent me, or Sage Swimwear, and they sent me stuff. And I knew it was coming, I just didn't know when. And I forgot that that they said they're gonna send me shoes, but these, how cute are these? And they're comfortable. So they do more swimwear, but I'm like, well, this technically, I could wear this, you know, if by the pool to look really cute. And then with my other, what's it called? Oh, this will look good with that dress from Dara Blue. So yeah, actually, there we go. It's the same color. Okay, there's some other things that they sent. I don't think I'm gonna try anything on because your girl's tired. Oh, this is not what I asked for, is it? No, I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, interesting. It's cute though. So this looks like a swimsuit. I love this color, which is good that it's a one piece because I don't do 2 pieces because my stomach looks like it was attacked by a lion. So this is interesting, and I can play around with this and maybe bring the chain forward and bring it backward. I will do something along the lines of vacation wear and all of that fun stuff soon, so stay tuned for that. And then this swimsuit, that's the back, so it's got a little opening. And then that's the front. I probably should try these on, but I don't think I will. I feel like you guys get the gist of it. What in the world? Oh, unless this is a high rise, I ain't finna wear this. Look at that. I don't remember the last time I wore a string bikini. I think the last time I wore a string bikini, I was like in my 20s. Actually, after I had a miscarriage, I remember that. Was I in my 20s? No, I think late 20s. And I don't think I've worn a bikini since because, like I said, it looks like my stomach was attacked by a lion. So maybe if I wear this, which is so cute, if I don't give it to my sister, I can wear it with a cover up. And that means I have no intention of taking the cover up off, just because, you know, we all have our things that, you know, that make us feel comfortable or uncomfortable, and that doesn't make me feel comfortable enough. But what else did they send? So they sent the shoes. They also, oh, that's cute. They sent sage. I've never burnt sage. Another brand sent me sage. I felt like I gave it away. Maybe I should burn it in my office to give me like good juju, because yeah, I'm not even gonna go into what's going on with me, but yeah, maybe I will burn it. We'll see. Maybe when my friends come over, I feel like they're gonna come over before the end of the week, so I'll ask them if they've ever burnt sage. Let me know if you've burnt sage and if it's all good and all the things. But this was the last thing that I'm gonna share, and then we're gonna end out the video. Then we'll go back to what you guys were seeing. But yeah, Mugler sent this, which is so cute. Mind you, I know there's a lot of things coming. And like I said, I just wanna make these show and tells very quick. But I wanna really start focusing on the after effect. Like, how am I loving it? Did I give it away? Is it gonna be a giveaway and all of that stuff? So I already have 2 Mugler fragrances that the brand so graciously sent to me over the years. And they sent me this one. It's called Angel Stellar. Like, they've always been so good because I think I own a star or something, or not a planet. I was going to say I own a planet. I don't own a planet. I own a star. They bought a star for me on my behalf. Mind you, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with the star. I'm like, how am I going to get to the star? But I own a star, courtesy of Mugler. But that was interesting and fun long time ago. But yeah, so Angel Stellar, like the blue package. I thought it was the same thing as this one, but I guess this is the original. So these are the ones I have already. So this is the original, and then this one is the Nova, which I really love. I actually really love those. I haven't mixed them in a minute, so I'll probably do that. I want to open this real quick so I can give like instant feedback if I like it or not. I feel so cool now that people are like, yeah, I like your fragrance mixings and, you know, your conversations about fragrances. And I'm just like, not me being a fragrance girly. From not knowing a damn thing, refusing to buy fragrances, and now I'm like a fragrance girly. Okay, this is the bottle. So it is different because I wasn't sure. Me and my husband were trying to figure out if it's the same or not. But I was like, on the other bottles, they say what it is. Oh, it does smell good. Let me move this thing. Oh, it's nice. I feel like I sprayed in my lashes. I just got my lashes done. Just ignore me because I look like a complete bum. It's the end of the day. The hair's a mess. I was laying on my head. I like it, but there's something about it that I don't. Come, do you like this?
What?
Smell me.
I can't breathe.
Really? What's wrong? Are you okay? Bo, you want to smell this? You're going to be on camera, so if you don't want to be on camera.
Just pass it.
Smell me.
No, I want to put it on me.
You want to put it on you? What do you think? Smells good? Husband likes it. I don't know, it's different. I feel like I would mix it. I don't know if I love it. Interesting. Like, there's a nice little after smell to it, but there's something about it that's throwing me off. What is that? Invitation?
Yeah.
Cool. What? Is there something for me?
Somebody's party? Oh, cool. Wow. Are we traveling for that, or? Okay, open it and let me know. It's not for you. You want to go somewhere?
Yes.
We just got back from a trip. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Do you like it on me? I feel like I would have to. Okay, husband likes it. I feel like I would have to mix it. What would this smell good with? Let's see. My perfume drawer is like full to the brim.
Can I have one of your Sol de Janeiros?
One of my Sol de Janeiros. They're almost all done.
I asked you for the 70.
Okay. It smells better with is this Delina or yeah, this is Delina. Smell me now.
I can't smell your music.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You don't like it or you like it? So now, better? That's a nice invitation. Oh, they went fancy. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love a fancy invitation. It's been a minute since I've gotten a really cool invitation like this. I didn't know people were still spending this much money on invitations. Where does it say? Dress code formal. We love that. Ooh, I should have, okay. I'll make sure we're in town. Okay, good. It's in Atlanta. All right.
Be honest. Do you think I should be able to get my makeup done at the age of 13? In 5, 6, 3, and
In what?
5
5 months?
and 4 months. The age of 13.
No.
I agree. I think I should.
The microphone is here, so I don't even know if they heard you.
Oh. Guys, be honest. Do you think I should be able to get my makeup done at the age of 13? So in 4 months.
Me, eh? Do you know when I got my own makeup done or started doing makeup? Go and ask your grandmother. In their eyes, never.
Well,
In my 20s. How about that?
Well, also, I'm not you.
Yeah, it's not your fault. I'm not you. So you think you're more special that you should be getting makeup. Why? Why do you need makeup when you have this beautiful skin like this, eh? God has blessed you with beautiful chocolate skin. What is the makeup going to do?
I just want to makeup.
Why? If you can tell me why and you can plead your case, maybe, but...
It's boring.
What?
Wait, let me look in the mirror so I can see it properly. Like, I don't like how it's like different colors.
What is the different color?
This one's like lighter, this one's dark.
Because you're smiling as your skin's stretching. Mm.
Like, just even here. Right here. Looks like I got sunburn.
What are you talking about? Stop picking out things that are not there. There is nothing wrong with you. You don't look like you got sunburn.
Like, do stuff.
You look perfect. And I'm not saying that because you're your mama. Otherwise, I wouldn't just say nothing. Mm. What?
The eyelashes to make them more visible.
But they're very visible. Don't look at me. These are extensions, and I'm a whole... How many years older than you? Exactly. So don't look at me.
How old are you? You're 45.
Mm-hmm.
I am 13.
Mm-hmm.
You are 32.
So you're comparing yourself to me?
You're 32 years older than me.
Exactly. So why do you think you should be doing what a 32-year-old is doing? Explain.
You do. There's other kids my age who do the same thing. Also, kids younger.
Do their mothers look like me? Hmm? Or do you look like them?
Yes.
You look like them. You're the same. You're the copy. When you look in the mirror,
like
you're the
at
same
least
person.
skin color.
I don't care about skin color. I don't care. Okay?
I care.
That just, and you know what? You care that they're doing it, that you should be doing it. If they're jumping off a roof, are you going to do the same thing?
No, it's not. It's just me personally. I just want to do that for myself.
Okay. We'll have this conversation after. All right, let's get back to the video. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Let me know what you think about these outfits. And let's have a fun and honest discussion in the comment section about shopping and what would you buy. Hi. You want to come in? I was just closing off my... Close my door, please. What do you want to do?
Nothing.
Yeah, what do you mean nothing?
Finished
You finished what, cleaning up your room? Or laundry?
my laundry.
No, good for you. You want to help Mama do her laundry? Really? Oh. See, I love my babies. They're always willing to help me. But we're going to watch The Wheel of Time, right? Guys, are you watching The Wheel of Time? It's so good. We're on season 3. It's so good. So good. If you've watched it, let me know. We can chat in the comment section. But yes, what do you think about this outfit? And you better not roast me. Darling, she's fabulous. Why are you looking like that, my friend? Please, there's nothing you can tell me. I look good. You don't like the top? What's wrong with the top? Oh, because I have cleavage showing?
No, I just don't like
What?
the trees.
The trees? What did the trees do to you?
Like, I would just prefer if there's no trees on top and no trees on the bottom.
So you just want trees on top and no trees on the bottom?
No trees on the top and trees on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, so no trees on top, but trees on the bottom.
Yes.
Well, sounds like you need your own clothing brand so you can have exactly what you want. I love it. I don't mind the prints on top. So that means when I'm not wearing it, I don't give it to you?
Yeah.
Silly fish. Anywho, thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been fun. This has been real. Let me stop chatting because I see 15 minutes that I've been talking straight. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, before I go, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow, especially if you like this chit chat about the business of fashion. Because before I used to have at least 10 posts just about the business of fashion every month. But now I have about 5 to 6, sometimes less. And then just a lot of fashion inspiration content. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. It's Odd by Monty. Also, make sure you're following me on TikTok, Odd by Monty as well, for fun stuff. Little, business of fashion here and there, but just more so style inspo. And then last but not least, check out Abuela by Monica because, darling, she's a designer. Ooh, the Ajo Onyi would look so good with this. Let me see real quick. Where did I put her? Oh, she looked good with this. Watch out, mama. Watch out. Let me see my mirror. Oh, yes, she does.
You're showing, you have to show the people.
I know, but can I see it first? I need to see it, make sure it's good. Move from my mirror.
But I was looking at myself.
In my own office. Y'all come and collect your niece. Anywho, yes, the Ajo Onyi looks good with this. Oh, okay. Can I have some space?
I was here first.
What do you mean?
Maybe a concussion.
If only that's how you got concussions. Trust me. That's not how you get a concussion. Let me give you one knock to the head and then you will get the proper concussion. Anyhow. What?
I'm singing a song.
Okay, no, you're gonna bump into me though. Then you're gonna give me. You won't give me a concussion if you bump into me, but you will hurt my feet, and you're gonna hurt my luggage. Can you not? Can you not? Why do you want destruction today? Sorry, guys. What?
I want to look at myself in the mirror.
Oh my god. Anywho, as I was saying, the Ajo Onyi looks good with the Mama.
I didn't know you were back in
Oh my god. It looks good with the outfit. We love. If you're going on vacation, you need one of these. You need to get one of these. I will link it in the description box. So if you haven't got your Ajo Onyi yet, make sure you get it because it's perfect for vacation. I know I'm still working on the chains. They're coming. That will be something sold separately. So stay tuned for that. But let me just put the chain on just so you guys can see. But if you have any of the Fendi baguettes or the micro Fendis or anything with them, because one of my girlfriends has the Louis Vuitton, like one of their little baggies that you can put chains on it. And she just took it off. The zipper is really good, so it just stays. So, but look at that. And you're ready for dinner. You're perfect. Right?
I would wear that today.
My friend, get out. Bye, all stars.